Good morning, everybody. I hope you are doing well. Okay, I see that 5 people are already on. Thank you for joining me today. And we have a few minutes left. So if you have any questions, feel free to type them at the in the little chat room at the in the right corner. And good morning, Sue. All right. So you will need today your light weights. So I have a couple of sets here. I have the 3 pounds and the 5 pounds ready. So depending on what you need, if you don't have any lightweight, that's okay. I'll give you some tips on how to work harder with the weights. Feel free to put your own music on in your background so that you have a little bit of motivation. Again, I'm not putting music on. That way, I think you can, there's no background noise, and also it won't infringe on copyrights. So I'm going to put it up later. So this video is going to stay on. It's public, so it will stay on the YouTube channel, which you can subscribe to if you want. And I think that way you get notification about upcoming public live stream, or if I post a new video. However, the Eccentrics is a private stream, so that it doesn't get published after. So you'll still need the link for that one. Okay, so we are going to get started. And so today's interval training. So I'm doing, it's not that many. It's 2 sets of cardio. So I've got a cardio strength, and that's it. However, they're 6 minutes long each. So our first one, we're going to warm up. And our first one's going to be a cardio, so it's going to help us finish warming up as well. So feet under your hips, and you're going to grow nice and tall. So think about from your heels, go a little lighter on your heels and pull up through your spine. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And relax. Let's move our feet. They'll lift your heel. Just to stretch out your feet. And we're going to do a little ankle rotation. So we're going to, last one, finding your balance on your one leg, straighten the other, and give me some big circles. So I'm working out bare feet. I do have the mat that I have here. It's about 1.5 inches thick. And so it's a foam floor, other direction. At home, if you're not used to working out bare feet, put your running shoes on. You can use your yoga mat, but that's not very thick either. So make sure that you use what you need to and what you're accustomed to. Other direction. And relax your leg. Finding your balance on one leg, let's bring the knee up, open, and together. So you're drawing a circle with your knee, your hip, however, is not moving, right? So you got your hips nice and straight, and just moving that leg in the hip joint. Other leg, so up, open, together. If you have a mirror in front of you, that's a bonus. So you can have a look at your form. And let's do one more. All right, we're going to do our shoulders. So you're going to give me some circles. And try and go big, so without forcing it. And we're going to go in the other direction. Perfect, last one. And bring your arms up. We're going to rotate one shoulder forward, the other one back, and then switch. And here I want you to lengthen your arms. So think about reaching to each side of the room with your fingers and both of them. So I'm not looking for a huge movement. I want you to rotate your shoulder to where it can go. no pain. Last one, bring your arms back to center and then give me some wrist rotation. And we'll go in the other direction. Okay. And you're gonna give me a few tap jacks. So out, moving those shoulders. So again, if the shoulders are not letting you go above your head, go in front. You're gonna start pulling down with your arms. So they're not just flinging around, you're pulling down. Think about pulling on ropes or elastics, pulling up, pulling down. Good, bring your arms in front and squeeze a little bit the shoulder blades. So you want to engage them. I said squeeze, that's the wrong word. I don't want you to pinch them together. I want you to engage, pulling gently back. And arms down, pulling up. Okay, and last one. Perfect. So for your first cardio, we're doing high knees with ankle touch and a butt kick. So there's no weights involved for the first one. So high knees, 1, 2, 3, 4, ankle, 2, 3, 4. So you can touch your ankle or your calf or the inside of your leg. I don't want to see this. I won't see it, but I want you to do that. So you want to be up nice and tall. So wherever that foot comes up, that's where you're going to touch, right? So it's going to work a little on the inside. So you're going to do 4 and 4, and then butt kicks. So you can walk them a little wider than your hips, pulling back, or you can run them. You're going to be a little inclined forward, so we're not up here. And I want you to use the back of your legs. Your high knee is going to work this, right? So then we're going to compensate by going to the back and not lifting up here. So we're doing 30 seconds of each, no break in between. We're going to do that for 3 minutes. You pace it to where you need to. You're going to start walking them and increase as we go. You can. I want you to be able to, so if you're able to maintain a conversation with someone next to you, you're not going fast enough, but I want you to be able to still answer a question. So if I ask you a question, you'd be able to answer me with a few words. So listen to your body. Don't push through pain. And let's get ready. And high knees. So up, up. So here again, you're going to think up nice and tall so that your hips are not moving here. So you're pulling up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inner. 3, 4. And up. 2, 3, 4. And up. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Knees. 2, 3, 4. Ankles. 2, 3, 4. And knees. 2, 3, 4. And little right away into butt kicks. Sorry. And kicking back. And you grab in front and pull back. So again, here, nice straight core. You're not using your upper body to pull. You're thinking up nice and tall. And your whole foot is landing on the floor. Right away, we're going to go into our high knees. Ready? And up. 2, 3, 4. Ankle. 2, 3, 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go faster. So still count to 4. Up. 2, 3, 4. Last one. And butt kicks, so you can walk them, use those arms, you can run them, leaning forward a little bit, heels back. 15 seconds. We have one more of each after this. And high knees, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, or run them. Seconds. And butt kicks. So you can walk it, catch your breath, or you can run it. 20 seconds. Little incline forward. Nice engaged abs. Kicking back. Knees are aiming for the floor. 10 seconds. 5. You got this. And you did it. All right, so catch your breath. And we're gonna go into our strength portion. Okay, so the strength, we're doing 30-second on and a little 10-second break in between. Grab some water if you need to. We're going to be on our knees for this one. So if you have any issues with your wrist, you can go on your fist, or you can go on yoga blocks, or here. Okay, so you can use a couple of blocks if you want, so that you're on your elbows or fist or hands. So whichever one you like. We're going to work the back of the legs, and we're going to alternate between that and chest and arms. So I'm going to take 2 5-pounds. I'm going to put them right behind my knees. Okay, and here, you're going to flex your feet. We're going to go down on our hands. So you want to be nice and straight. Abs are in. So the back is not cave in. Nice straight back. Shoulders engaged. I'm going to do one leg. We're going to press it up here. Okay, so you're going to think about your toes going towards your knee, heel towards your bum, squeezing that weight in place, and then pressing up. It's a little movement. If I go bigger, then my hips are moving. I don't want that. You're working on the stabilizers as well. So we're going to do right, then left, then you're going to grab the weights, and we're going to do a chest press. So here, weights are here, and you're going to bring it together. Remember that book? So it's not like this or like this, nice and straight. Whenever you're opening, we don't want this to happen. So nice and tall, bringing it together. Then we can go straight into an overhead press. We're going to alternate and press straight up. And I want it next to your face. Make sure you're not going around. So you're pulling and pushing up, pulling down. So whenever you're going down, don't let the weight just drop. Pull it down. So they're not super heavy. If you need more, I'm going to tell you to push, 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 and pull down. Whenever you're pushing up, again, abs are engaged, so this is not happening. Okay, so it's a little bit harder on the abs when we're kneeling. So just really pay attention to that. No pain in the low back. If your arm goes to here, that's okay. Make sure you're going evenly on both sides. So if your shoulder's not letting you go up, that is okay. Again, listen to your body. So we're going to start with the weights behind. We're alternating between these exercises for 3 minutes. We got a 10 seconds in between those so that we can get settled in to each exercise. So on your fist, your hands, or blocks. You're going to bring that right leg up, flex your foot toes towards the knee, and you're going to press up and press. Abs are engaged so that there's no curve into your back here. You're pressing up. Relax your neck. You're going to keep your eyes in front of you here on the floor so that you're not looking up We're looking down, be at your knees, press, you have 10 more seconds. If it's not hard enough, squeeze that weight a little bit more and press. And bring it down, relax your wrist. We're gonna go on the other side. So stacking your wrist right underneath your shoulders, abs in, flex that left foot, press it up, and little presses up. So if you need more, add some resistance. If you add slightly heavier weight, you can switch them up. Or you can think of someone with their hand on your heel, you're pressing it up. Press. Sometimes we do this one without weight, so you can easily add to that 5 pounds or 3 pounds, whatever you have behind your knee. Good, and knee down. Grab the weights. And you're gonna be on your knees, shoulder blades in the little pocket. Bring your arms in front here. And then we're opening and closing. So you're gonna breathe out as you're closing. Pelvic floor in. Remember that one? So hopefully you're still doing those little exercises once in a while. If you did the core workshop with me, open, breathing out, pelvic floor in. You can add those in any of the strength that we're doing. Bring it down, relax. Not sure what happened here, but, and we're gonna go up, pressing it up, and up, and then put enough rep on my timer, and press, press, press. So we're doing that 3 times. Good, and let's bring it down. So weight behind your knees, we're going on our hands, abs are engaged, bring that right leg up, and little press, press. Now here, breathe out when you're pressing up. So I'm not looking for a number of reps here in particular. Focus on that breathing, engaging those abs, maintaining that stability. Press. It's not a big movement. You're gonna press a little harder as needed. Relax your neck. Just a few more. And knee down. Relax your wrist. And we're going on our left side, flexing your foot. Let's bring that left leg up. Press the heel up. Abs are in. Breathe. Looking in front, nice straight core. Breathe. So make sure you're not sinking into those shoulders, pulling up. Think about if somebody was holding your body a little bit, so you're not so heavy on your arms. We're not bending forward, bending at the elbows here. We're just working on that glute on the left leg. And bring it down, grabbing the weights. And we're gonna go into, for after. So we're gonna go into that chest press. So knees are under your hips. You bring those arms up and inhale, exhale, bring them in. So that 90 degrees staying 90, right? So we're opening, breathing out, 90 degrees. Squeezing the shoulders. You're gonna breathe out as you're pulling in, pelvic floor in. And bring your arms down, relax your shoulders. We can go into that overhead press. So hand on each shoulder. I think I skipped that one first. And press up, pelvic floor in. Again, you can add resistance here. Think about pushing a heavier weight. Pulling it back down. Let's bring it down and behind your knees. So one more time, the whole thing. So flexing that right leg and bring it up and press. Press, breathe, shoulders are relaxed. I don't want you all squished up here. Pulling out of those shoulders. Pressing up, abs are maintained in place. Little movement, breathe out as you're pressing. Adding that resistance is needed. Good, and let's bring that leg down. And we're gonna switch legs. And let's get ready, so we can relax your wrists, sorry. And let's get ready, flexing your left foot, bringing it up, and abs in, pressing up, breathe out as you are pressing. Make sure you're not sinking into those arms. Pull out, engage here, like someone's pulling you up out of the floor. Press that heel up, breathe. 15 more seconds on that leg. It's almost over. Good, and let's bring that down, and we're going for a chest press. So, up on your knees, shoulders in place. Let's bring those arms up at 90. Inhale, exhale. So if you have a mirror in front of you, you can see if your arms are coming in, right? So keep it at 90. And your elbows are at shoulder height, so we're not dropping them here. Breathing out, coming in. If your weights are getting too heavy or you have any stiffness in your neck, do that without the weights. It's still efficient. Good, let's bring it in. Relax your shoulders a little bit. And overhead press, bringing those arms in. And inhale, let's exhale, pressing up. Press. You can add that resistance here, same as with your leg, right? So if you have 3 pounds weight, I could go for more. Push, 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 push. Pull it down. Push, 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 push. Pulling it down. Breathing out as you're pushing. Good. And bringing those weights down. Perfect. So this round is completed. I'm going to go right away and change that to okay. All right, so we're doing another cardio, sorry. Cardio was 30 seconds and on and 30 seconds off. You have the options to add the weights here. So I'll show you the 2 exercises that we're doing for 3 minutes. Okay. So I'm not sure what I was thinking when I was planning, but I got 2 sides here. So you're gonna alternate between the 2 sides. And so it's one exercise just on each side, single leg runner. Okay, so you're gonna grab one weight. Arms in front, pull, pull, pull. So if you need a little bit more, same arm, pull, 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 pull. Then we're gonna switch leg right away. So up and pull, or 2 arms, up and pull, pull, okay? So it's only this one, we're alternating between both sides. Use those abs, because we're not pulling here. Your abs are nice and tight, upper body straight, pulling in, okay? So resist that temptation. There's no pressure into that low back. All right, so 30-30, 3 times, so that's 3 per legs. All right, so I'm gonna start with my right leg behind, 2 arms on the weight in front, elbows are a little bit bent, and go, pull, pull. So we're going for, a little cardio here. You're gonna press into this leg, pressing into the heel here, nice and secure. I forgot, if you need a little bit of balance, Have a chair close to you or the wall. 2 fingers on. I forgot, if you need a little bit of balance, have a chair close to you or the wall. 2 fingers on the wall. You can still move that leg and that arm. Pull, pull. Weight or no weight. Remember, the weight is optional. Breathe. Good. Switch leg. Left leg back. In. Pull. So you can have your 2 arms here or one. One hand can hold on to a chair or a couple of fingers on the wall. Pull. You're not putting weight on that back leg, so I'm not transferring here. You're just touching. And switch. Weight or no weight, drop it at any time. Pull. 2 arms or 1 arm. If you're feeling bad into your neck, drop the weight. Tailbone is back, so it's not coming in. It's almost over. 5 seconds on this leg. And switch right away. Pull. "20 seconds. Seconds. If your cardio is too much, keep the weight at your chest. Use the other arm or put the weight down. Switch 1 more time per leg. Pull. Nice strong core. Abs are in. Breathe. You're just touching that back leg. Move your arms. I can't talk and do it at the same time, I guess, today. Breathe. 10 seconds. Looking in front. So you're not looking at your feet. That'll help with your balance. Your last leg should be burning right now. Your glute switch. And it's your last 30 seconds. Pull. Nice straight abs. Remember, tailbone back. It's not following in here. Pull. With those arms. Breathe. Nice and solid, pushing out that heel. You're under 10 seconds. And you're done with the cardio. Okay, so last one is abs and legs. Although if you, hopefully you feel it, you just did some core. And we're gonna go on the ground again. So we've got a dead bug and a twist, followed by quad raiser. So take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, to help you reset. You can do, I'm gonna start the dead bug with no weight, same with the twist. I'll add the weight after, feel free to use the weight or not. You got 10 seconds in between each. So we got 4 exercises again. The dead bug. So you're on your back. And your back is in that neutral position. So place your shoulder blades in place. So you're protecting your spine. Knees at 90s, arms up. We're gonna go same side today. So extending, same leg, same arm, pulling in. Other side. So if you're feeling that you're going all the way out and you're maintaining this and able to breathe out and pelvic floor, then for the second round, you can add the weights. And so with the weights, we're gonna start with the elbows bent. So you're gonna extend one leg, arm behind. Depending on how that feels, you can extend your arm and go behind. Just depending on how that feels, because it's harder on your arms, but it's also harder on your shoulder. So pick the position, and I'll start with the elbow bent, and then add the option for the straight arms. So after the dead bug, remember the first one is with no weights. We're gonna come up into a sitting position, little incline back, arms are in front, and you're gonna rotate to one side, rotate to the other. So I don't want this rotation and this, right? So you're sitting up nice and straight, going over and over. After that first round, you have the option of one or two weights. Two weights are together, going over and over. I'll also give you the option to lift your feet. Then we're doing quad raisers. So for the quad raiser, you're gonna lean a little bit forward. And I'm gonna have the option of bringing one leg here in, extending the other. We're gonna do it with our foot pointed for that first one. So no toes pointed. You're gonna have your foot pointed but not ballerina toes, sitting up nice and tall, and then you're gonna lift that leg up and drop, and lift, not drop, but lower. Right leg, left leg. When we're redoing those rounds, I'm gonna change it to a flexed, and then back to a point, and we're gonna do circle in both directions for that last one. Don't worry, you don't have to remember all of that. So we're going on our back first, no weight. Let's get ready. Shoulder blades in the little pocket so that your spine is not flat on the floor. And let's exhale, lifting your knees up, arms up. Remember, same side. So you're gonna inhale on the way out, pulling it in, pelvic floor in. And with your back nice and straight. So you're gonna extend that arm, extend that leg to where it feels right to you. Whether it's a V or a nice wider V, a straight line, that's okay. Let's come on up and twist. So sitting up nice and tall, hands in front, and we're gonna go over and over. And I didn't do the 10-second. Got issues with my timer this morning. So after our twist, so you can stay here, you can lift your feet, but when you're lifting your feet, I don't want this to happen. So I want that back nice and straight. Good. Little break here, and we're gonna go into our quad raisers. Let's get ready. So you're gonna get your left leg in, sitting up nice and tall, so we wanna hug it here, pulling up out of your spine, straighten that right leg, point your foot, and lift, pressing it down. I want you to lift, reach, press, up, reach, press. You should feel that in your quad. This is great for your whole leg. Up, reach, press, up, reach, press, up, reach, press. It's almost over. I know 30 seconds is long. Up, reach, press, and relax. Let's do the other leg. So bring your right leg in, straighten up your back. You're still working your core here, because I want you to keep it up nice and tall. Straighten that left leg, and up, reach, down, and up, reach, down. So you're reaching that foot towards me, opening up that chest, so we're not sinking in here. Up, press, and up, reach, press, up, reach, press, breathe. It's almost over. If your quad is cramping, take a break. And let's bring it back to the ground. So you can grab those weights if you wanted. If the dead bug was perfect for you, keep it with no weight. Arms are up. We're gonna keep our elbows bent. Straighten your right leg. Bring that right weight behind. Bring it in. You're gonna inhale, exhale. Pelvic floor in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Now, depending on how that feels, you can extend your arm fully. And let's come on up. Oh, yeah, for the twist. So I'm going to grab just one weight here, up nice and tall, pulling it up out of your spine, going to one side and the other, and over. So you can hold the weight like this or like this. Again, I'm not looking for a speed here. I want that spine nice and long so that you're not caving in, trying to go further. So I want that rotation to allow you to go further, but not the bend. Good, and let's sit up into that quad raiser. So this time, foot is flexed. So right foot flexed, sitting up nice and straight, lift, reach, press it down, up, reach, press, up, reach, press, up, reach, press. I'm not coming here every time. Up, reach, press. This is a little bit harder on the quad. Well, it's our second round here with the foot flex. It's a little bit tougher on that quad. Reach, press, press, reach. Good, and relax. Switching leg. Sitting up nice and straight. And let's flex that foot. And let's lift it up. Reach, press it down. Up, reach, press. Up, reach, press. Up, reach, and press. Good, you got 20 more seconds. Breathe through this one. Reach. Good, after this one, we only have one more each to do. Up, reach, press, reach, breathe. Good, and let's bring it back to the floor. So again, with the weight or no weight, into that neutral spine, arms are up. I'm gonna keep my elbows bent. I'm gonna extend one leg and the other. Breathing out as you're pulling in. Pelvic floor in. That back is in neutral. So if you're feeling any pressure into the low back, ditch the weights. Bring the V a little bit closer instead of extending that leg further. Because if you're feeling it into your low back, that's because it's working really hard to maintain. Let's come up. Same thing here. You're feeling it into your low back, knees down, arms in front, no weight. Focus on that straight spine. Going over. You can lift one leg up here if you want, or two, maintaining that V, so we're not sinking in. It's almost over, 5 seconds. Breathe. Good, hand, legs down. Now, bring that left leg in, straighten your right, point your foot up nice and tall. Lift now, circles. You're gonna reach in those circles, pulling up out of your hips, nice and long core. Breathe. Let's do circles, other direction. Reach, reach. 10 more seconds. 5. Remember, take a break whenever you need to. And put it down. This right leg is done. 30 seconds. Up nice and tall. Point your left foot. Hold on to that leg and lift. Circles. Reach in those circles. Breathe. We got 20 seconds. We're about to switch direction. And switch. Breathe. Reach in those circles. They're little circles. Nice and long leg. And bring it in. All right. And let's bring your legs in. Good work, everybody. And we're going to do a little cool down. So just remember at the date that we're filming, Eccentric is doing a free 10 to 15 minute stretch at 4:30 every day. And it stays on their Facebook page. So on the Classical Stretch Facebook page, you can go back and see all of the ones that have been posted. And I haven't done all of them, but I'm sure they're all very good. So you're gonna bring your feet together and little hip movement. If you are watching this and are part of my regular classes, I'm going to do another live eccentric on Thursday, 10 a.m. So I'm going to try and keep that up every week. So I will send the link to those later. And if you're part of my regular classes but haven't received that link, please send me a note on Facebook and I will happily fix that. Hands holding onto your ankles, you're just going to gently press those hips open, just gently. Then you're going to engage inside of your legs. You're going to press up towards the ceiling and release and little shifts and gently bring it down. Now those quads have worked pretty hard, so let's give them a little stretch, bringing one leg behind you. And here, this hand wherever you need to. So not leaning into it, you're still working on your core a little bit here. I want you to move that hip. So from the side, I'm just pushing the bottom of the hip forward and bringing it back. No pressure into the low back. I'm not pushing into the low back. I'm really just pushing the bottom of the hip forward. One more time. You're going to grab your ankle in the back and gently squeeze the bottom of your bum forward as you're pulling the leg back. And release. Let's switch leg. So a little movement, just relax your hip. Good, and then you're going to grab your ankle, engage the glute, pushing the bottom of the hip forward as you're sliding the knee back gently. And bring it back to center. So here, relax your shoulders. If you're not comfortable on the floor, feel free to grab a chair. Just move your shoulders, hands by your sides. You're going to lift them up behind you. So have a little curve in my back here. Rotate into the shoulder joints, sweeping gently forward. And then relax here. You're going to pull up out of your hips and then let your arms float up. Relax your shoulders and open. Let's do that one more time. Relax, lifting your arms behind you, sweeping to the front and up and open. Good. And relax your shoulders and drop your chin towards your chest. Gentle roll towards one side, bring it back to center. Gentle roll to the other side and back to center. And thank you for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the workout and I'll see you again soon. Thanks. Have a great day.